Governors in talks with presidency. Emefiele as reps mall emergency session. President must intervene. Crisis affecting turnout at rallies. Senators reps. Okay. Affecting turnout, Abi. Okay. Let's go take another story from the Punch newspaper this morning. Okay, so here we go now. Overcrowded Abuja schools where pupils learn on bare floor. And they have a picture of the children here sitting on the bare floor as they learn in class. The school is said to be in Abuja this morning. So let's take another one from the inside page of the Punch, page 4 to be very precise. Housewives, school teacher arrested for drug trafficking. Housewives, school teacher arrested for drug trafficking. Page 4 of the Punch newspaper. I'm going to drop the Punch. Let me go pick up the Guardian right away. And let me know what you think on our live stream if you are watching right now on Facebook and on YouTube. Let me know what you think about the headlines we took earlier in the morning and the ones that you're listening to right now, and I will come take your thought as we go along on the show. The Guardian is next. 20 million naira to treat cancer case. 1 million for radiotherapy. That story is on page 6. You know, Saturday was World Cancer Day, and a lot of activities happened during the course of the celebration or commemoration. Even last week, we had a session with a policy formulation expert when it comes to cancer. And she spoke a lot extensively on the policy side of things. That will be the first time we'll be discussing policy, cancer policy, on Health Thursday. And we hope to bring her back on the show even more regularly so we can have more policy conversation around cancer. Well, let's take this banner story from The Guardian. Fuel, Naira scarcity depletes productivity, worsens inflation. Fuel, Naira scarcity depletes productivity, worsens inflation. That story is on the front page. The banner in the Guardian newspaper. It has plenty riders. ASCSN, more workers to sit at home over intolerable fares. Not producing will lead to food shortage, retrenchment, says Food Union. Economy has disenfranchised MSMEs. We are starving, Nigerians lament. Another writer says, protests playing into hands of those seeking election shift, NLC president warns. Government making mockery of monetary system, says NECA. I have 3 more writers to go through. House may reconvene before February 25. Elections over cash crunch, says Gbajabiamila. Falano, activist, warn of social unrest. Afenifere Buhari, 7-day request to resolve currency crisis too long. That's the Guardian newspaper. If you are interested, you can pick up the paper and read further. Okay. APC divided. Ignore El Rufai's outburst at your peril. Ex-aspirants won party leadership. That story is on page 3 of the paper. Now, let me come take your thoughts now. If you called earlier, please do not call me again. Please, thank you. Just stay glued to the radio and listen, all right? Let's give others the chance that you had to call us and let's hear their thought. 012770993, 012771993, 2772993, and 2773993. Smart number is 0700 993 993 993. Female only line is 01465 7190. You've got 60 seconds to share your thought with me. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Cherry.
Morning
My
to
name
you.
is Femi.
Welcome, Femi. Welcome.
Yes. Okay. So I just want to quickly react to this naira scarcity, issue that people have been talking about
Right.
across the country. Really, it's easy for us to throw stones and then blame Buhari, blame Emefiele, and blame every other person. But I'm not sure we've actually looked inward to be sure that to a large extent we are even contributing to the problems. Look at the POS operators, consider what the banks are doing, and even full attendance at the filling station, acting like they need gods and all that. So I just feel like if at some point we could just stop to think and then see how we can be our brother's keepers. This policy is not that bad, really, if you really think about it. But for some reason, Nigerians are just naturally saboteurs. permit me if I use that word, but I hope we get it right at some point.
I hope so. I hope so, Femi. Thanks for calling me. Appreciate it. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Yeah, morning, Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
How was the weekend? My name is Peter.
Welcome, Mr. Peter. Welcome.
Okay, House of Rep, they want to reconvene to discuss about the new Naira design. And they are not ready to talk about the scarcity of the fuel. Why? Why are they so worried? Why APC and their supporters are so worried about this money? Why are they so worried about it? What are they planning to do during the election day? Because they are so much concerned about this money. Sheriff, if I need money, I will get money.
Okay.
That's all. There's nobody, malam, that you see on the road pushing yam on a wheelbarrow. If they have account, you pay money. You transfer money. Why are they complaining? It's only APC supporters and the presidential candidate, Adam Oshomole, Erofai, calling the president element. I bet Erofai to name the name of the person in Nasoro. I bet him if he has the liver.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling me. Let's jump on another call. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning to you.
So my name is Rosemary. I'm in BI.
Welcome.
Just wanted to comment about the Naira notes and all that.
Right.
Sheriff, not all currencies were changed.
That's right.
So if somebody wants 5,000 screaming in the bank, is there no 100 Naira, 50 Naira, 20 Naira they can give? I think the problem is slightly deeper than we think because the noise is a lot, and when you hear what these people need versus the noise in the banks, I'm worried. You understand?
Yeah,
I'm really worried. A bank cannot say they don't have 200,000, 300,000, 500,000 in 100 Naira notes, for example. That hasn't been changed.
Yep.
They should give them out and let's manage this noise so that people are not using us as their pawns, really. How much do these people in the banks actually need? You know, I think we are our greatest undoing. We just want to take advantage of ourselves in every opportunity, with every opportunity. It's unfair.
Thank you.
You know, and the people destroying those places, they were not the people who went to the banks now. Look at them, they're hoodlums.
Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Have a good one. So personally, from personal experience, so I go out, not every evening, but let's say 4 or 5 times in a week, ever since this scarcity started. And I've been able to mix with people, interact with them, stay on the queue, and just hear what people, have got to say. So I've heard a lot about, banks. When you enter the banking hall, people are there queuing up. They will say that they don't have any currency. Some would say they have the old currency, but then they cannot give the old currencies out. Some, the new currency, the newly redesigned currency, 200 Naira, 500 Naira, 1,000 Naira, they are there, but then in short supply. So mostly they have loaded all of these monies from what I got from people, into their ATM machine. So the ones that are left to be dispersed over the counter are just very, very few. So you see rush and you see confusion in the banking hall. Nobody wants to be patient for the cashier to get to them. Everybody wants to withdraw at the same time. Which one have I heard again? So I've also heard where people are being told that, look, we've exhausted the 50 Naira, 100 Naira, 20 Naira notes. They've exhausted them. But the new currency, all of them had been loaded up inside the ATM, so everybody should go out. And on getting outside the ATMs, we're not working. So I've heard a lot, and I totally agree with Rosemary. Like, one would think that it's the entire currency that we have that we cannot find. Do you understand? Like it's the noise is looking like it's our entire currency, entire denominations that we have. So what's happening to 10 naira? What's happening to 20? What's happening to 50? What's happening to 100? Even if you have to ration them, even if you have to put a limit on it, at least make it available, right? Is there anything wrong with doing that? I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that. I'm heading back to telephone now. If you're a banker, please, you're very free to chip in and be anonymous if you want to be anonymous, and let us know whether you even have the supply of the smaller dinos, smaller bills. Yeah, let's know if you have that supply, if you have it already, or you don't have it at all. Would be glad to hear from you. Huh? Thank you. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning, sir.
This is Martin from Ojo.
Welcome.
You see, those crying foul about this Naira resign, they are the enemies of this country. We all know that what these politicians have stashed into their houses for this election coming is what they have vowed that they are going to buy us with. But thank God that God touched the heart of Buhari to redesign this Naira. Atibolowo on Iriwalamo, and by the grace of God, what is happening right now will continue till maybe 15th of March, when the elections might have come and gone, and you want
it to continue till 15th of March.
By the grace of me, I pray for it to continue, because what these people, if you go around and see what they are doing with their agents around,
go.
Somebody is saying that even if you want to sell a PVC for 2 million, they are ready to buy it.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think that if politicians want to stash money, they wouldn't have done that already?
See, they caught them unaware.
Thanks for calling me, though. It's not because of what you said, though. It's because your time was up. That's why, yeah? But thank you. Well, this is what I think. I think no monetary policy can stop politicians. We're even talking about politicians. Even normal Nigerians that have money, they have influence, they have clout. They will store money if they want to stockpile money. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, this is Christina from Lekki.
Welcome.
Okay, I want to contribute to based on the last lady that spoke.
Yes.
On, the 100 naira, and what I can say about that, because we have more of 200, 500, and 1,000 naira in circulation before the redesign.
Right.
So I think CBN, they don't print more of that 100 and the 50s the way it should be. So if they really want to help, maybe they can release more of those notes, since they don't have more of that the new design notes. So people will have access to the funds.
Right.
Because most important thing, you can get the money and spend, depending when they whatever stabilize. Thank you.
Thank you too for calling me. 7:44. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so I want to remain anonymous.
That's okay.
Okay, so on the case of this new redesigned notes and the pressure at the bank, I think it all boils down to understanding. I don't know about the banks that maybe hoard money, or if there's anything like hoarding money, but I believe, or I think I would say that most bank branches have decided to, or the ones I know have decided to limit the number of cash that goes to each person, so that it could go around, so that as many people in the branch that are hoping to get money could get, even if it's as little as possible, so they could at least go around. Then banks load the ATMs like as they get the new Naira notes, and I noticed also that banks also pay these 100 Nairas and 50, or the 100, the 50s. Yeah, they try to mop them up. But like the last time we went to the bank, they had a lot of 50s, but they were bad. So they're like, look, we have this money, but we can't give them out. They're so bad. And you understand. So I think the banks are trying, But there could be some cases, and I know CBN has been doing spot checks. They've been coming to the bank.
That's right.
Coming to the banks and to see if they can get anybody trying to frustrate this new policy. So I think it's just a matter of patience, and we need to. It's the only issue I think we have are the food sellers and the transport people.
Right.
I believe all other means of payment have adapted to using online, to using transfers. But the major challenge we have is that still the food sellers, those selling food and those that are selling food and food stuff, they refuse to do transfers. So if you could get something to sort that out,
right.
and then also sort out transportation. Transportation might be very difficult to sort out,
right.
but at least it will be easier to manage. And other people, both the retailers and the consumers and the wholesalers, have in mind that yes, it's transfer now, and
right.
that is it. And then the banks need to work on their network, their network providing system or something,
platforms.
make IT key so that
right.
each time you make payment, it's fast, it's swift, and then before we know it, we could get used to it. After all, this was how cashless started in Nigeria. Now you see people scouting for online banking. Then people never believed they could. There are people that I never knew would even accept the online transfers. So
right.
that's just a phase.
Thank you.
We'll get over it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for calling me. Appreciate it. Let's go to the Vanguard now. Vanguard has a story here. Anger, frustration as PVC collection ends. That's in the Vanguard newspaper. Anger, frustration as PVC collection ends. New Naira notes, OPS 6 ways out of supply hiccups. New Naira notes, OPS 6 ways out of supply hiccups. That story is on page 19 of the Vanguard newspaper. I'm going to go to page 6 right now. The Vanguard, 8 killed in Ondo, fresh attacks. 8 killed in Ondo, fresh attacks. That's on page 6 of the Vanguard. Petrol shortage. Owners charge over 200 naira per litre, ex-depot price. That story is on page 8 of the Vanguard newspaper. Back to the telephone. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Turn off your radio, please.
I've done that.
Okay, let's talk.
Please, I want to ask, is this government made for the masses or for the rich? I want to know.
Is that all?
Talk to me.
Is that all?
Look, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Is the government made for the masses or for the rich?
Go ahead, make your point quickly.
Because the rich can easily get the new currency. They can buy as much they want to buy. It's only the common man that cannot afford to buy currency 10,000 for the rich at the rate of 15,000. You banned rice the other time. Rice now is more for 20,000. Now currency. For the past 2 weeks now, I can't lay my hand on my own personal money. If you are talking about the politicians, they have the access to cut the account officer to bring the money down to their house. Not the common masses. You want to take pocket for me, you should be able to give me chicken or fish. I just take everything for me and then you allow me to start crying. The money I work for, you can't give me from your own federal government money. I work for my money, I'm a self-employee. You understand? Because if you are talking about APC, you don't use your APC. Consider the little people, the poor people.
The poor masses.
So talking about celebrity, they can buy the money. They buy fuel in my present. Celebrity buy fuel 50 liters for 200,000 in my present. They don't care how they make their own money. They make their own money. We are the masses that you cannot afford to even buy 40 for 2,000.
I know.
They should consider us.
I know.
The money I'm buying money for the past 2 weeks now, 5,000 for 6,000 naira. For what reason? 2 hours classes from Monday to Friday, I'll continue buying money from morning till night. I won't see if I'll walk down to Obama to go and buy. Somebody is not calling you, APC. You want the meaning of them. If you want to spend 10 billion today, we'll call you, set up the work, they'll give it to him. Let's consider that we are the masses. We can't afford to buy rice, we can't afford to buy petrol, get money that work for. What nonsense? So they call it from Falomo.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. And I totally understand everything you've said. It's frustration. Anywhere you look, it's frustration. And they know. They know. The policymakers are aware of what you're going through. Good morning to you. Yes, miss. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning to you.
Morning. I'm Animo calling from Ikeja.
Welcome.
Yeah. My concern is the scarcity of the Naira note. Okay, we say we should do transfer cashless. Fine. It's a welcome development, but we need to talk to the filling station people. You know that they have somebody stationed in a corner that is doing POS that you have to go and pay to. But before the cashless issue came up, filling
filling station, they used to have their POS in which you use in making payments.
That's right.
But now they station one person, they're collecting commission from.
That's horrible. That's
now
horrible.
Feeling that trick. Why are we wicked to our fellow humans? And we keep blaming government. This is wrong. Okay, for the ATM.
Yeah.
I don't know why banks, they will just put like very little money and they program it to, okay, if it's your bank, you can collect 20,000, but for other banks, 5,000, 10,000. It's wrong. In the past, it was not like that. And why are they doing 5,000, 10,000? But they can collect that 35 naira commission. The other day, I stood in the ATM point for a good 3.5 hours because I wanted to collect just 10,000. You know why I did that? Because I actually needed money.
Yeah.
To give to my children to take to school. The frustration is just too much.
Right.
They should help us. Everything is not government. We should help our own self. We are humanity to man. Until we change that character, that behavior, I don't think Nigeria will be good. Because now what's just going on? It's free exploitation now. How can you open your eyes, collect 500 naira or to collect 5,000 naira? Is that not wickedness? You want to be rich overnight. God save this country and let God have mercy on this country. God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for calling me. Let's go to our social media platforms now and go take some reactions. Engineer Femi from Lakwe says, Oshomole just succeeded in indicting the presidency by confirming what had been said on the lips of the heart of Nigerians. That the president has not been the one ruling and that the people around the president, including Oshomole himself, at different points have manipulated him. Nigeria can now see why we have it this bad. Engineer Femi from Lakwe sent that. Thank you for sharing. Akan says, I don't know why the replacement of Naira is an issue. The process should be the same as the replacement of old dirty notes in circulation. That's really not why, we are here. That's not what the CBN said, but the reason they put forward. Let's see who is here now. No name. But the person says, Nigeria speaks with different mouths. We are the cause of our problems because of tribal sentiment. A position of president has to be respected. APC governors have reiterated what Ashiwaju said. Are we not facing it now? Saboteurs in PMB government. You didn't leave me with your name though, but thank you for sharing. Let's go to our live stream on YouTube and on Facebook. We're going to start with YouTube. Let's see who we've got here. Pascal said, Pascal is responding to Remy. Okay, so let's start with Remy's own then. Remy says that it can be seen that the currency design policy has not achieved its aim. Rather, it has made life more difficult for common people. The politicians can get any amount at any time. And then Pascal said, if they can get it, why are they complaining? Why are they all going to meet Buhari in Abuja? The politicians don't have enough. As Pascal responding to that. And David on the YouTube says, I used 800 naira to collect 3,000 naira at Agudasuri on Friday. And some other places it was 1K for 5,000 naira. Where is Nigeria going? That's David on our live stream on YouTube. Let's cross over to Facebook where we're streaming live as well and take Francis's message. Francis says, one filling station, do POS for me, 500 naira for 5K. Then collect 500 naira for keg again. This country, may God help us. As Francis. Ifedigbo says, universities were on strike for 9 months and the governors and reps did nothing. Fair scarcity has been on for 5 months, no noise. But immediately they redesigned the notes. They jump out under the guise they are fighting for the masses. Okay, Prince, thank you for your thought. Adebola says, please, is it possible to take my bank to court for not giving me my money? Adebola, please talk to a lawyer, okay? I am not a lawyer. Bisoye says, since the beginning of the cash scarcity, NNPC at Folagoro has stopped using their POS for transaction. This is man's evil to man. Bisoye sent that on our live stream on Facebook. Bisoye, thank you. I'm going to cross now to Twitter. Let's take Twitter. Joy Forever says, filling stations will tell you that POS is not working, but outside it works. Collect charges. We are wicked to ourselves. APC is wicked and full of liars. Look at what Oshomole said last night. I hope we are wise to get our freedom. Joy Forever, thank you for sharing your thought. Oluwafemi says, majority of people saying they gave 10K for 100K are liars. What kind of transaction of 100K do I want to make that I can't pay via transfer? Majority of those people fighting in the bank have less than 100K in the bank. That was why I said 100 naira. Okay, so Oluwafemi, you basically don't know much as you may have thought, right? So don't be so quick to condemn people and call people names when you yourself, you don't have facts to back it up, right? You don't know the kind of transactions people make. So yeah, but thank you for your time. I mean, you spent data and time to put that together. Thank you for that. Adenekon says, please let the government cancel all POS operators in all cities, centers across Nigeria. The banks and POS operators are doing more harm than expected, exploit Nigerians with impunity. I witnessed this in many ATM centers I visited. They plant people online, disruptive-minded people. Oh, really? Okay. Adenekon, thank you. I'm going to head back to telephone. Let's take a few calls now. Good morning to you.
Hello, Sherry.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Gloria.
Welcome, Gloria.
Okay, so what I want to say is my own personal experience going to market over the weekend.
All right.
The person saying that people don't pay 10,000 to collect 100,000 is not even saying the truth himself. In my presence, a woman I was buying something from, somebody came and said, I want to get money from you. He said, how much? 100,000. He said, it's 12,000. Charge.
12,000?
Yes, to collect 100,000. The person was begging for 10,000, which means 1,000 per 10,000. She said, okay, because you're my sister, I will give you. I bought the money myself. I went to filling station by 5 a.m. last week, Thursday. At the filling station, is the filling station mobile at Obanikoro. I had to fill my tank. They told me they don't have POS and I cannot do transfer. But they directed me right inside their office. Somebody who gave me 20,000 for 2,000 naira.
Oh my God!
I had to settle the guy that is selling the fuel. He insisted I must pay 1,000. I gave him 500. To enter the queue, they collected 500. At the end of the day, the 20,000 I collected, I didn't go out with anything. It ended at the filling station. So what people are saying is very frustrating. I buy market from you, and I want to pay you. You say I should do transfer, and I should add transfer money. Why should I add transfer money? You're telling me that you're paying transfer money to pay to your customers. Sheriff, it is a sad situation out there. I buy market, you want to collect money for transfer. You bring out your POS, I want to pay you charges, or you want to turn it for me to withdraw first, pay you the charge, then I give you the money for what I bought. It is really frustrating. They are buying money, they are selling money. Our own currency in our own country. So what do we have to tell all that, Jerry?
Thank you for calling me. Appreciate it. Left to say that we now have parallel markets for our own currency. I mean, how unfortunate can a country be? No, how unfortunate can a country be? You have parallel market for your own money, for your own currency. Now, this is unbelievably ridiculous. But I have to stop here. We would continue at 9 o'clock, but we need to get into the youth assembly now. Once we're done with the youth assembly, that's me interacting with the young people. You can contribute as well. Once we're done at 9, we'll continue with Naira Scarcity conversation. Lagos, it's been wonderful doing this Monday morning. Good morning to you.
Without choice, there's no loyalty.
We remain loyal to bringing you the details and stories around the world.
The boys in that environment were just shooting and pursuing there.
Shooting?
I escaped that place in a whisker.
AP, PDP, they are comedians.
I'm not going to come to this platform to campaign for anybody. I will not stand there as a problem.
Only on 99.3